Woodridge Academy, and I'm a junior. I volunteered to do this sermon. I was in a meeting, and I just felt called to do it. So bear with me. It's my first time, but hopefully you guys will love it. So I have a story to start out with. Over here. So I came home from school one day, and I'm just walking in, and after school, I'm really hungry, so I go straight to the kitchen. And my mom's standing there, and she's next to the fridge, right? And she's got a cup of water, and she's pushing it in the dispenser for water and ice on the fridge. Except ours is really, really, really slow. Like, she pushes the water up, and it's just trickling down, and she's just staring at it, just like infuriated. And she just turns to me after a while, like after it's a third of the way full, she just turns to me and she's like, "Can this go any slower? I mean, come on!" And she's just really, really angry. I think she's angry somewhere. Right there, okay, whatever. So yeah, she was really, really upset about it. And she just keeps looking at me, and she's like, "This is just ridiculous." And so I turned to the tap water, like to the sink, and then I turned back to my mom. And I have 3 simple words for her. First world problems. Go ahead and do that. 1 pillow is too low, 2 pillows is too high. This is one of my favorite online memes. That's what it's called. There are over 4,000 of just this one specific meme about how ridiculous and silly our first world problems are. And here's a couple of my favorites. I don't know if you can see all those. There's nothing to drink at home except a virtually unlimited supply of clean, fresh drinking water. Just used my last Pandora stick for the hour. Next song is even worse. You know, these are still, yeah, they're really funny, they're true. But then after a while, they kind of lose the humor. Because you realize how silly they actually are. You know, we're actually really blessed as a country to have as much as we do.
Ashley.
I think this perfectly encapsulates our American culture. Okay, so, you know, these are our worries. This is what America worries about. This is what the first world country worries about. But specifically, I wanted to go to our worries as teenagers, sometimes as adults. Girls, I'm talking to you. Beauty, attractiveness, makeup, having a nice clothes. That's what you guys worry about, you girls. Being a nice guy. You want a good husband, right? Channing Tatum, he's a stud. Guys, you want to be a stud, right? You want to work out, you want to look good, you want to look sculpted.
Yeah.
Have some nice shades on them.
Yeah.
You want to have good grades in school. You want to be intelligent. A lot of us put value on how smart we are. You want to have the new gadget. The iPhone, the iPad, you look cool because you have the highest piece of tech. You have a car. This is where something a little surprising comes in. You guys know 92% of the world doesn't own a car? People would consider you rich. 92% of people think you guys are rich because 8% of the world owns a car. I don't care what kind of car you have. It can be crappy. It can be my crappy truck. It can be James's awesome Raptor. Okay? If you have a car, people consider you rich. A lot of us find value in the music we listen to, how up-to-date we are. You know, have you heard that new song? Oh, I can sing this. I can play this. I have the highest-end guitar. I have the best drum set. A lot of us have value in that. Whether you like Justin Bieber or not, he's a silent dude. He's a silent dude, and he's more famous than us, guys. Might I add. Okay. Some of us want fame in the world. We worry about how famous we are, how cool we are, how fine we look. Guys, we're competitive. We value how much we win. We don't like to think about how much we lose. We worry about competing and our skills athletically and how we look physically. I want to let you guys think about something. It just doesn't matter when you think about it. I'm going to share with you a couple of stats. The car thing is only a little bit. Around 163 million orphan children exist in the world. I know these numbers are kind of hard to grasp, but try and wrap your mind around it. About 15 million children die of hunger annually. 1 in 12 people worldwide are malnourished. 1.3 billion people live on less than $2 a day. The world has almost reached 7 billion in their population, so 1.3 is kind of a large percentage. 15% of America's population is under the international poverty line. In America, 15%. So even when you think you're rich, and you think everyone else is pretty rich, or at least well off, there's still a lot of people who are in poverty. And this statistic is a little hard to grasp at first. The world's 358 billionaires have assets greater than the combined annual income of countries with 45% of the world's population. So if you think about that, 45% of the world's population has less money than 358 billionaires. We are rich. That's all we got. America is the richest country in the entire world. So next time you feel like you don't have the coolest stuff, I want you to think about these stats, and that this is what other people are worrying about.